What's going on, everybody? This is S Trades, and today's May 8th, and I just want to go over how I got absolutely destroyed by Trump in the markets today. Um, Today was a pretty rough day for me, I'm not gonna lie, and I just kind of want to go over it with just again to be fully transparent with you guys and show that I don't only win, I lose, and I lose badly like today. So yeah, not further ado, let's get straight into the video, right? So going to the market open, right? What do we have here? We had this massive move yesterday after FOMC, right? We ended up rebalancing this leg, right? And then we ended up leaving a lot of drawn liquidity levels where I was to target like easy money, right? So I was pretty bullish for the whole entire day, right? Because we rebalanced this leg, and now I was expecting prices to go up higher. Obviously, my bias for the day was correct, but my executions were terrible. So putting all these things back, right? Again, this might look a little scary, but just bear with me. So going down over here, we had a 1 hour, 4 hour, and 1 hour. Like we had three of these fair value gaps that I was looking for it to getting held, right? And we left off of a lot of equal highs and a lot of unfilled fair value gaps, right? So we had this equal high, we had this 15-minute aligning with the equal high, we left this an hourly, and so I was pretty much just looking to target these levels because we were kind of dumping down into these important inefficiencies, and I was expecting prices to go up higher, right? So my bias was very bullish for the day, and now let's get into the executions, right? So going to my first execution, right? This was in this 1 hour fair value gap, right? This box that you're seeing, I'm gonna put it right here just so it could be clear. So we tapped this 1 hour fair value gap. We filled it all the way, right? We filled the fair value gap all the way. We developed a 5 minute and equal highs right above us, right? So this was gonna be my break even point and my TP1 point, and then I was targeting the 1 hour, the 15-minute equal highs, and then the equal highs right next to London highs, and potentially even the London high itself, right? And this yellow line is previous week's high, which is also what I was targeting. This is my drawn liquidity for today and maybe tomorrow, right? But that shit just got hit today, I guess. So what happened here? It was at 940. This was my. I wouldn't say this was a bad trade. I still like this trade a lot. It was on 940, right? We had this 1 minute inversion that happened, targeting the 5 minute to go break even and these equal highs. It was literally free. Like I literally thought that we were gonna go through it, but we freaking didn't hit it by at 1 point, which is insane. 4 ticks, like that's crazy, right? So entered on this inversion right after this 1 hour fair gap tap. Was gonna target this 5 minute equal highs and got absolutely pieced up. So yep, that was my first trade, right? Then as we dumped lower, now we tapped into this 4 hour fair value gap, which is even deeper, right? So now I'm more confident. Now I'm like, okay, these longs are probably going to work now. Still targeting the 5 minute equal highs as a break even point, the 1 hour, the 15-minute and equal highs, and these equal highs above. These are all my targets for today, right? So this is where things went downhill pretty bad, right? So I did not know that freaking Trump was speaking today, right? Like you go on Forex Factory, and obviously now you have it at 10 a.m. But I checked this yesterday. I checked it at 9 a.m. today, and I checked it at 9:30. Literally, at market open, I had absolutely nothing that showed that Trump is gonna speak at 10 a.m. We just had this unemployment claims at 8:30. So I was calm. I was like, all right, well, we don't have any news for today. I'm pretty much chilling. I don't gotta worry about anything. So I pretty much just closed my Forex Factory, and I was just focusing on this, right? So then what do we have here, right? We had a new 5 minute develop and this new 5 minute getting inversed, right? And then I was looking to target the 5 minute equal highs and all the rest of the drawn liquidity I was talking about earlier, right? So the 5 minute got inversed, right? And on the lower time frame, I entered on this 1 minute inversion, right? On this new leg, again, targeting the 5 minute equal highs as a break even point and all the other rest, right? It started to go my way, right? Now, the problem again was that Trump was speaking and at 10 a.m. So, yes, although pumped up a little bit higher to my being and green, then we just freaking flushed down, completely destroying my stop loss. So now I was pretty heavy at my loss, right? And I was pretty emotional because after that, I ended up finding out that Trump was speaking, and I was so angry. I'm like, bro, like I checked Forex Factory 3 times. There was no sign of it showing that Trump was speaking. But it is what it is. What are you gonna do, right? Things like this happen, right? These small mistakes that you just can't really control. Although I should have been more careful, probably checked again. But it is what it is. Things happen, right? So I lost this trade again, right? Now I'm like down. I just closed the charge after that. I was like, I'm done. I'm so heavy in a loss right now. and it didn't get recorded because I was so focused. I was so focused on these longs that I even forgot to click record. Like that's why nothing even got recorded at this point, right? So after going right through this 4 hour, right, we tapped the discounted 1 hour, right, and we were right next to the equilibrium over here, right, of this range. ES ended up rebalancing the equilibrium, right, and I was looking at this, but at that point I was psychologically drained. Like I didn't have any confidence in any setups or anything like that because I just got smoked twice, right? But we ended up absolutely pumping, right? Like we had a 5 minute CISD over here that you could have probably entered off of or some lower time frame, but I was done. I was super done. This is an 11 a.m. reversal. We literally what I was hoping for to get the whole entire morning ended up happening, right? We pumped up for 300 and almost 350 points up. Like that's insane. This is what I'm talking about. You got to be adapting to these market conditions because I'm a living proof, right? Like I didn't know that this was gonna happen of Trump speaking, and I got absolutely punished for it. So it is what it is. I learned from the mistakes. Something to journal, something to go over for later on. But like I said, my bias for today was correct. It's just I got kind of screwed over with the executions and the whole news part. But you know what? It is what it is. I'm not gonna be like tripping over it too much because I don't want to mess up my psychology for later on during the other weeks, right? But it is what it is. I lost a lot of money today, but it's okay. Um, but yeah, this is about it. Those are the trades that I took. Got absolutely destroyed. And I want to know if you guys were affected today, if you guys took any trades. Drop them down in the comments. And yeah, this is about it. This is the trade recap for today. And I will see you guys in the next video.